General Dubie, you have this passion for history. Does it help to put the present in some kind of context?
I clearly think it's important for us to not just think about present day, but really where we've come from, and I think it really defines, our future, and that's why so many of the Vermont soldiers and airmen appreciate when we talk about the Green Mountain Boys and how the country got started and how we had an impact on that, what we did in the Civil War. I think it's really important.
So what's unique about the Green Mountain Boys?
Well, I don't know I'm not going to name a state, but there's states that I wonder, what do they talk about? But, for us, we have such a rich history of contributing to America. And, as Vermonters, we ought to be proud of that, because for such a small state, we continue to make a large impact on America and on the world. And I think that's something we ought to talk about. And when you think about the things we've done in the past, in our history, even, you and I talked about Calvin Coolidge. I mean, what a great leader. For America, he was a great leader. And those are the things we ought to talk to our kids about and make sure that they're proud and they're aware and that they know that Vermont is a small and it's a beautiful place, but also it's very important to America.
So one or two other heroes besides Calvin Coolidge? We know it's one, certainly.
Well, I think John F. Kennedy is a hero. And really it was because of the way he, was bold and he was like a breath of fresh air, really, for America. And then, obviously, I think, President or General MacArthur is a hero of what he did in the Pacific, not just in World War II, but in World War I in Europe. So I'm kind of a military history guy. So
well, that would make sense. Was it MacArthur's kind of stick to it? I will return that.
Yeah, and he also got maligned for that. He had a lot of detractors, but I mean, he and his father, the only two Americans who have ever won the Congressional Medal of Honor as a father and son combination. And he drove through adversity. He made a dramatic impact in a positive way in Japan, and all my flying back and forth across the Pacific to Japan. He helped set up Japan Airlines, JAL. So he did a lot of things as the governor of Japan that people will never know what an impact it made on the world.
Well beyond his record in World War II.
Right, absolutely.
General Dubie, thank you so much.
Thank you.